Hello everyone, this is a video for my quadrobics members at my quadrobics club. If you would like to join for online classes kind of like this, just follow my YouTube tutorials and my latest YouTube shorts, then you can join. I'll just write your name or your username down and you can join. So all you need to do is like and subscribe and enter in your name in the comments in one of my videos. So now for the quadrobics lesson, we're gonna learn some basic things and tutorials. Now there's a sheet of paper that I gave you if you're in the class. There is a sheet of paper. There are papers that I have given you, and since you're here, I assume that you need help and you want a tutorial. This is for the people who know what they got, and I gave them papers. So, I'm assuming that you need help, so that's what I'm going to give you. So, a recommendation will be grip gloves. They're very good at protecting your hands, especially since this is hard floor. Sorry, there's a person. So, especially since this is a hard floor, and you could really hurt your hands. So now here's one of the questions that I get from some of my people in the quadrobics class. It's also at my school. So as you can see here, you'd expect that you would do quadrobics just like this, but that could be really dangerous for your fingers. I'll tell you why. But people who need help, please do not use this as a cheat video to cheat on your essay test. Please do not. Please, because, that sort of knowledge is very, very, and I'm already giving it out to you to study, so please do not watch this video for those purposes. Anyways, so you would want to curl your fingers, or also, as I like to say, cup your hands. So basically, you're gonna go like this, scrunch it like that, in a very scrunchy place, and keep it like that. Please do not put your thumb in like that. You will really fracture your thumb, and you're gonna have to go to a hospital, and no one wants that. So keep your thumb out exactly like this. Good. This is the practices of health. So as you know on your page, you have to have homework of 5, all that stuff. So this is also for our face-to-face class. So I'm just going to teach you some basics. So I'm going to teach you stepping up, because some people are, it's obvious that it's kind of hard to do that, because you're all, how do I do this? And then some people end up just doing this, which is not right. So just in case the instructions weren't clear with that, you have to go one at a time, just like walking. So I'm going to teach you that. And oh my god. I just felt something touch my head. Help. Okay. Anyways, so you're at a step. You're like, what do I do, Piper? Everything is a blur. How do I help this wild paw? Now, so go like this. Step like that. And there you go. I'm going to teach you another thing. And bye. Hello guys, this is another clip. Okay, so basically I'm going to teach you how to high jump, low jump, and just jump. Now I'm going to be teaching you the forms that you have to have midair, going to, and landing. Now, in midair, which is like, go from this to this, you basically have to be like this in air, like you, and then you, if you know what I mean. Sorry, I just heard a noise. Okay, and you have to be like this. This is high jump that we're working on right now. Then And then just normal basic. Here are the two most crucial parts. Bend your elbows, not like that though, like this. So kind of like this. See how my elbows change from this to this? That's important. And your hands being cuffed are one of the most important things. Those are the two most important things. Also, if you watch this video beforehand, you can use this as a study for your test. Now let's work on low jump. Or as I like to say, or everyone says, long jump. Now, long jumping is not focusing on the height of your jump. It's more focusing on how long you can jump. Like say, I'm not focusing on I can jump 1 centimeter up in the air. We're focusing on I can jump 1 centimeter far from here to here instead of from here to here. So, you're more focusing on how long you can get to there than actually wanting to get high. It's very important you know the differences. So basically, you just focus on how much length you want your jump to be at instead of the height. You want So then you just keep in mind when you are long jumping when you are boosting off, your legs are almost completely straight. Preferably. Now, my legs during that are like this, which is good enough. And I hope you really learn from this. And I really, really hope that you use this for educational purposes and my thing. So let's continue on with the video. How to turn with head. What I mean by that with turn with head, I mean not turn with head, walk with head. I'm not meaning like just, I'm not meaning that. Instead, I'm meaning this. Head up, not face down when you're walking. Head up. So basically you can do some neck stretches. What I like to do before I do that, I look all the way up in the sky and I just drop down, which encourages me to not look down. So I just do that, and then I know my main focus is to stretch out my neck. So as if I say, if you take your eyes off of that barbecue, I'm filming on the barbecue right now. If you take your eyes off the barbecue, you're dead. Not really. But you just look at something very still and don't take your eyes off of it. Like the top of a shovel, or the top of your door, or the roof of your house. You know, focus on something that's high up, like the tip of that shovel right there. I'll focus on it, and I won't even notice that I'm doing it right. You see, I just focus on the barbecue, and then I automatically want to look up at it because I tell myself to. Now, some people are just like, tell yourself your goal, your number one goal, is to keep your head up, not down, up. And also make sure you're in good shoes that are already creased. Because I'm already making new creases on this one because it's really hard to do it in boots. But with boots, you have to create 3 creases. 1 with your toes, and 1 with your ankle. With your ankle. Like right here.
And it depends on how long your boots are, of how challenging it is going to be fitting in this. Now, sometimes you see me doing quads on camera without shoes. That's because it's overall easier to do it that way, and you get more toe flexibility, which you really need that balance to stance in different positions here. So, I am going to teach you now how to walk with training. Now, usually I look at other quadrobics channels, like people that do quadrobics. Like, I look at the channels, and I saw a video a few months ago about this person and their problems with quadrobics. And one of the things around it is training that is really great. Now, I'm going to try to understand how to do next lesson. Oh my gosh, it's so loud in your house. Anyways, this is for your next lesson. You're going to learn how to trot. And many people don't know how to trot. So I trot like this, and they end up going like this. They end up going like this. Now, I'm going to teach you how to walk, well, not walk, trot and pace for this one video. Or, I shouldn't say one video, I'm going to slam all the footage together with cut, but okay. Okay, so now, what you're going to do is you want the opposites of your hands and legs joining forces. So do you think these two would join forces since they're the same direction? But no, these two are joining forces. Okay? It's basically the opposites. So you're going to go left, right with a bounce. So you're going to go like this, and then, and please, I'm wearing pajamas because I want to be comfy, and it's the weekends, and that's when I usually post. So then you just, but with movements on, so kind of like this. Now, so you just, exactly, so you might want to rewind that a couple of times to really understand. But I have to move quickly since, you know, the winds are picking up, you're not going to be able to hear me. A lot of things are going inside my house. So please, just be patient with me here. Please, just be patient. Okay, now I'm going to teach you how to pace. These two are joining even more forces, better than ever. Okay, so a pace is basically going like this. And running at the same time. We're not running, walking, usually. I need to practice pace a lot because I don't really know it, but I know how to do it. So you go. Oh, that's the first time I did it correctly. So that's how to do it. Now I'm going to teach you how to amble. Amble is basically fast walking in human. But for animals, it's called amble. Amble is basically walking with a bounce, which immediately makes you a little bit faster. Kind of like trotting. But it's not trotting, it's amble. Mark that word down, it's amble. You have to get your, stuff right. Later, when I do the editing, I will be putting words down there so you can really understand me. I know it's kind of loud. Okay, so this is amble. With more of a bounce, like. Exactly like that. Now, I'll be teaching you how to run. Running is a little more complicated, but a little more simple at the same time. So running, so you start off standing, grab one foot, put it way out, and then you basically are in this form, right? Then you go boost yourself with this leg. So then I'm going to get further for you to see here. So basically it's kind of like this. And on the paper you might see with the leg shape comfy to you. You'd be like, huh? That doesn't make sense. That's what I mean.
run and see what leg form you get. And then if it's bad leg form, I will correct you if it's dangerous, but if it's not dangerous, go ahead, do whatever you want. Now let's talk about form. Form is a really big problem that some people do have. Now some people go like this, which is very tumbly. You're top heavy when you do that. You're really, really top heavy, and you might stumble over, and that's not good. So instead of going like this, you're gonna go pull your legs forward and go like this, and then stretch your legs out like that. Now you can lift your body up a little higher, so when you take a step, your knees aren't touching the ground. But yeah, that's basically the basics of related